Hello everyone and welcome to 30 Days of Java. It's day 15 now and today we'll be discussing about static keyword and abstract classes in Java. Our agenda for this video would be to first understand what a static keyword is and when to use it. Then we'll take a look at abstract classes in Java and how to create one. So let's begin. The static keyword in Java is used to define class level members that belongs to the class itself rather than to the instance of the class. It can be applied to variables, methods, nested classes, and initialization blocks. To use a class method or data member, we instantiate the class, that is, create objects, which have their separate data members and methods. A data member of one object cannot interfere with the data member of another object. However, a static method or variable can be accessed without instantiating the class. They can be directly used and shared by all the objects. Abstract classes in Java are classes that cannot be instantiated on their own and are typically used as a template or blueprint for other classes. They can contain both abstract and concrete methods. Abstract methods are declared and not implemented in the abstract class, while concrete methods have implementations. Let's see everything that we have learned so far in IntelliJ. Let's now first understand how does static keyword works in Java. So for that, I'll create a new class under SRC folder. We'll name this dog. Now this is a really basic class. It would only have one property, public int age, and we'll give it a value of 10. Now if I want to access this property of dog class, I have to first instantiate it, that is, create its object. So it goes something like this. Dog equals to new dog. Now I can access that property by simply typing in dog.age. If I run this program, you can see it returned back 10. But if I try to access that property without first creating an object, so if I delete this line and here type the name of the class, dog.age, it gives me a compile time error that says non-static field age cannot be referenced. But if I create a new property here, let's just say public static int and age in static. Let's just give it a value of 15. If I go back to my program and here use age in static, it works fine. Similar thing happens for method as well. If I create a method here, public void makes sound, which returns back woof woof in the output console. Now if I try to access that method without first instantiating an object, it gives me back the same compile time error. But if I make that method as a static, and use this method because it's already outputting, now if I run this program, it works fine. So a static method or property can be accessed with just the class name. It doesn't need to be instantiated. Now, since static method and properties are at class level, all the objects of that class have to share that property. So what I mean by that is, suppose if I create another method here, public void, and it returns show age. Now this would output the sum of age and age in static variable. If I go back to my main function and create two objects of that class, so I'll type in dog1 equals to new dog. I'll copy this line, dog2. Now if I change the property of age in dog1 class and change it to 14, now if I output the value of age property in dog1 object and dog2 object. Now if I run this program, you can see dog1 object has the age property set to 14, whereas dog2 object still has the age value of 10. Now this is happening because both of those objects have separate memory allocation. But if I change the static variable, let's just say dog.age in static, I'll change it to 100. Now I'll call the dog1 showAge method and also dog2.showAge. Now if I run this program, you can see the value changed for both the objects. Dog1 and dog2 both have the value of age in static as 100. That is why it came as 114 and 110. Now before ending this video, I'll also talk about an abstract class. So for that, we'll create a new Java class and give it a name of dog abstract. Here, instead of class, we'll type in abstract class to make this class abstract. So an abstract class is very similar to an interface in Java 8. Both of them can have abstract methods and concrete methods. An abstract method is a method for which the definition is not present. You only declare that method. So it would look something like this: abstract void and make sound. Whereas a concrete method has definition. If I type in void eat food and give it a default definition which says sout eating. Now this is very similar to an interface default method in Java 8, which blurs the line between an abstract class and interface. Now it depends upon your specific requirement, which one do you want to use. So if I extend this class under my dog class, I'll type in extends and then dog abstract. I need to change this to void because in the definition it's not a static method. Now you can see that we don't have a method named eat food in dog class. Let's just delete this and create an object of dog class, new dog, and try to access that method. Eat food. We can do that. I run this program, it prints out eating. So this is how an abstract class works. Again, it is very similar to interfaces in Java 8. As always, we'll end this video with a quote that says, "It's more important to master the cards you're holding than to complain about the ones your opponent was dealt. Thank you for watching and have a great day.